All right, hello everyone. This is Mr. Dennis with another brief review of the PSAT administration. This is just a refresher for those who may still have any questions about the administration of it, as well as for those who may say, I don't know what I'm doing. So either way, this will help you. Okay, let's begin with the day. So on test day, what you were sent was a document on test day, and that document actually was a Google Doc, and if you clicked on it, it may have looked blank to you because the first page actually is. So all you have to do is please you would go to the bottom of that page. Let's see, at the bottom, and then you look at the bell schedule. And so our day will begin with the bell schedule. All test administrators will pick up the test materials between 8 and 9:15 in the testing office, room F222. Once you have done that, we're going to begin the day. At 9:30, the bell will ring, and all classes and students will begin to report to their first period class, because that's where we're going to take attendance, the first period class. At that point, announcement will be made between around 9:45 of directing the students who are taking the PSAT to go to those test sites that has been designated for them. Information was given to the English teachers to pass out for where the tickets where students will be going. In addition to that, all hands will be on deck for, I've given mass schedules to everyone, so everyone will have them just to support our students in getting to their test site on time. The rest of school will continue as normal with the normal class periods, and they will go to their designated locations based on the information that's also provided. If you look on, you see relocations. So these are the relocation rooms. So if a non-testing student has a class in, for example, room A308, and that becomes a testing room, alternate rooms have been provided for that student to go to, say, along with that teacher or the substitute teacher who will be taking that place. Remember, the only true 10th graders are taking this assessment. The non-traditional 10th graders, those students who are upperclassmen or even lowerclassmen who are repeating 10th grade, will not be taking this assessment. They will follow the normal schedule, and when their schedule lines up with their English 10 class, they will go to the auditorium. Additionally, coverage. Look at the third sheet which says coverage, and look at those teachers who are not administrators, who are not necessarily part of the test administration. You may have coverage covering rooms and different assignments, so please review that information and be at those places on time, please. All right, that would really help. All right, so let's get back. So for those who are the test administrators who are part of the test, I want to go over a few things just to clear your mind. So once you have the materials at hand, there's some things I want you to remember. Number one, let's go to just say we'll take a test. What the kind of, in a bird's eye view, what the manual kind of will show you broken up in particular times. So for example, the administrative task, and that is when students will be filling out the information, their name, social security number, school code, all that good stuff. And I'll have that sheet in your administrative packets as well, helping those students. It's going to take about 40 minutes to get them all on one page to get going, to get that done. After that, the administration will begin, and you have 60 minutes for reading, and then you take a 5-minute break, and writing, languages, so on and so forth. So you just follow your script, but this is kind of what it looks like. It's pretty much 2 hours and 45 minutes, but when you add the breaks and the administrative time, it's about 3 hours. Okay. So what will be in your packets will be plenty of pencils, a timer, which I've sent to all of you via the computer. I sent a digital timer. I sent a PC, but I want to send a Mac one tonight just in case you didn't get the PC. I'm not a Mac person, so it's kind of hard for me to pick up the Mac, but either way, it's all good. Forms of information, that's what will be in your booklet. There'll be there'll be a student test roster, student's name on the roster, where we want students to sign that, so we'll know that student did attend. You'll see that where it says their signature. Going to have them sign that. And then calculators, which are optional. We ask our students to please bring their own calculator, as long as it's the one that's acceptable via the College Board. And if we're able, I think in special education, I think are the ones that are providing for those special needs students who may need it, but it is not mandatory to have it, but it would help. Next, please remember that there is no makeups. This is a 1 day, thank goodness, 3-hour test that we don't have to make up any day until next year. No test supervisor may administer the PSAT test if a member or his or her household is immediately family testing the PSAT the same day if the student attends another school. So that's good. That's important to know. I think we had a situation like that already for a person. We had to pull that person out. Okay. Except for me. I can't test. My daughter's testing. Okay, so testing facts. I just went over what it looks like in a bird's eye view. Classroom arrangements, and we talked about that in the meeting. Please ensuring that the walls are covered, and most of those rooms look pretty good, that there's nothing that students can refer to far as testing is concerned. Desks are traditional in rows, everyone facing the same way, 4 inches apart. Yeah, that's about it. And the clock, which is not as important. Test security, which we talked about, the main portion about test security is that if you are the administrator who has those secure test materials, please make sure that you have them at all times. You're aware where they are, that no one's allowed to really have that material except for you. And that's what the agreement was signed for, about having make sure those tests are secure. Also, the school information, which will provide for you, is a form, and that is what students are filling in the pre-administration of that test. School code, name of school, address, phone number, so on and so forth. What's next? This is what we should all know, but just want to throw out there anyway. Please, no devices. They're prohibited any age during the test, even including breaks. Students must ensure that students have nothing on their desks but a test booklet, answer sheet, and number 2 pencils with erasers, and the acceptable calculator as well. All cell phones, smartphones, electronic devices, just all those materials students should have. Any books or notebooks, book bags, purses, any other materials can be in front of the room, in the back of the room, or better yet, not bring it at all, but as long as it's not with them when they're at their seats taking a test. I've sent multiple times. I sent the manual, so please familiarize yourself with the manual of the script, which starts on page 16. Monitoring responsibilities. This is self-explanatory, but I'm going to say it anyway. Be ready to answer questions for students if needed, but as long as the students do not relate to the test. Make sure you're always walking around, monitoring your students, identify information on their answer sheets if they need you to, and also the administrator, please no texting, not on your cell phones, grading papers, creating SLOs, or anything else while the test is being taken. Okay. If there's problems following within the test, I'm going to be around, but there is procedures on page 1115 that talks about irregularity reports, and that is if a booklet is missing, or a booklet is ripped, or a student has violated the electronic agreement for as college board is concerned. Those are considered irregularities, and there's a form that must be filled that I will help you out with if that happens, and let's hope that it doesn't. Student disabilities, that's with accommodations for students. And we talked about that for this administration, that there pretty much aren't any necessarily. Test administration for the chart. There's a seating chart, meaning there's a form going to give you this position, how students are seated. And all you're really going to fill in for the most part is just to fill in all required information, which is at the top. And I'll just it's not as important, but please don't forget to sign that form, just based on just your name at the top and how many students were in your class. Oh, and this can be done. While you're actually students have begun the administration of that test. Student answer sheets make sure that the test date is the 14th. Students may sometimes put the wrong date. Please make sure it's the right date for me. And that students sign the signature on the appropriate place of the answer sheet. They got to sign it, sign their name to that sheet. Read the bold directions in the box aloud. That's the test script, which starts on page 16. Please do not deviate from that testing script, please. Please adhere to the time limits for each section, meaning we want to start on time, begin on time. So please want to make sure that those times we're going to hold true to those times. Review page 10 and 25 on the manual. That'll help you with irregularity reports. And you can notify me or Ms. Thomas for any irregularity reports that happens within the test. After the test is done, you're going to collect all the materials, collect them students individually. I'm asking, please do not allow students to pass up sheets, papers. Do not allow students to put answer sheets inside the test booklet. Just count the answer sheets and verify that you have as many that were given out. I'm asking you, as you collect the test booklets, please collect the answer sheets and collect the test booklets from students individually, as I stated again. And our goal is to collect them in alpha order. That would help. Alpha order. Place your test booklets. Count the test booklets that were used. Verify that you have one for each student. Please do not dismiss students from the class until instructed to do so. Most of the time when books are missing, it happens around this time. So please make sure you've collected those amount of books. Don't dismiss the students. We're going to dismiss the students from the loud intercom. So please hold the students once we've collected those materials. The goal is that we're going to get some people to help collect the materials from you, as opposed to you collecting the material, coming to me. I'm going to come to you to collect those materials. All right, and that's it. I hope that this video really eased your mind and helped those who had any further questions. I'm a firm believer, as when we all work together as a team, that there's nothing that we can't accomplish, and I do hope there's no I in team, and I believe that we're going to have a successful PSAT administration, despite the kinks and mistakes that may happen. And at the end of the day, I think we'll be fine. All right. If you have any questions, you know where to contact me. F222. Also, I'm going to allow you to contact me any emergencies. I will be around. I'll have my walkie-talkie. Cell phone number is 201-207-1262. 201-207-1262. You can text me, not doing the test technically, but if there's an emergency that you need to contact me and you can't get anybody, that's available to you as well. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.